test. We are not going to hand over a memorandum to anyone. We are not going to be addressed by anyone. There are different leaders of political formations. The president of the ATM is here. Comrade Karl Niaus is here. Comrade Julius Malema is going to be here. So they will all, when we arrive on the other side, once the leadership has consolidated all of them, they will come and speak to you and greet you. But today, we've got an appointment with the streets. We are not going to run. We are not going to do anything. We just walk nicely and raise our concerns. Comrades, this is the most successful shutdown ever in the history of struggle in South Africa. Today, on my way here, they said they are cancelling load shedding for today because there is no demand of electricity today because the factories are closed.
Yes.
The consumers of electricity, the biggest consumers of electricity are closed.
Yes.
And that's why scientifically you should measure the success of this shutdown. Today, there is no big mall, there is no small mall, no shop, no factory, no school, no nothing is open today. All of them are closed. What makes matters worse, in Richards Bay, there is no single truck that was seen. There is no single train that was seen. Today, South Africa is shut down. But the anarchists and those who pretend to be opposed to anarchy, they say the shutdown is not successful. Why? Because there is no looting, because there is no burning of property, because there is no any leader arrested. Therefore, load shedding is not shutdown is not successful. That's a lie.
Yes.
They want to project the EFF as an organization of the anarchists. We are an organization of disciplined forces of the left which can shut down the country without burning a building, without looting, because looting is not our mission. Today the topic is still whether shutdown is successful or not. The topic is not whether there was a looting or not. There is no looting, there is no burning of property. All members of the EFF and supporters of the national shutdown did so in a dignified manner. Hey, warata urati, South Africa equates today. And to demonstrate to you the biggest center of the economy in the whole African continent is Sandton City. As we speak today, Sandton City has been closed down. There is no single shop in Sandton City that is open. Why? The mighty EFF does so without burning a building, without doing anything illegal, doing everything to make sure that we stay on the message. What is the message? Load shedding. What is the message? Ramaphosa must go. What is the message? High unemployment. What is the message? GBV. What is the message? High levels of crime in South Africa. What is the message? The poverty levels have increased in South Africa. That message, they can't shift on it. Kiwo Samkelo, Maseko wa SABC, the Lord of the media, has got nothing to report about except our peaceful march and the brutality of the police. The police are the ones who are brutal. The protesters are the most peaceful people. Comrades, we are going to do that until 12 a.m. We are still on. They are looking for me. Hey, where's Malema? Where's Malema? Malema is making things happen as you see them happening. It's Malema making them happen. So fighters, the police must know that they must never act outside the Constitution. They have a duty to protect private citizens. They've got a duty to protect property. We are private citizens, we are a property. And therefore the police have a duty to protect us. More than anyone, they've got a duty to make sure that no one disturbs this protest. It can't be the police themselves disturbing the protest. That is acting outside the Constitution. We are not scared, comrades. You have done so well. We are going to do so well. Whether the enemy likes it or not, we don't care. They had a Mickey Mouse march here. We never spoke about them. We never tweeted about them. But the march never trended for days. This shutdown has been trending for days because that's what our people have in their minds and their heart. So fighters, today you have made history. With all those who supported national shutdown, we thank you for being fearless. We thank you for being brave. When they put more than 3,000 soldiers on the streets, the aim was to intimidate you. The aim was to say, you must run away. You went where the soldiers were. You did not show the soldiers your back. So fighters, we are going to do this in a dignified manner. The leadership of the PAC is also here. They will also be addressing us very soon. How we line up, there will be the leadership of all different formations. When you see a t-shirt of the ANC, don't push it away. They too are not happy about their president and about the load shedding. So don't see members of the ANC as the enemy. They've got the same problem that we have. The problem is that the tyranny is running the country and their own movement. That's why they came here today, because we are the only people who are not scared of Cyril Ramaphosa, his soldiers and police. We are not scared of Bekikele. We are not scared of the police. The commissioner of KZN, we must take him to court after this march so that his utterances can be declared invalid and unconstitutional. He said in one of the press conferences that they have now abandoned the police service. They are now going to use combat. He's got no such option in the Constitution. Police service is not his underwear that he changes anyhow he wants. It is a police service. Whether he's sleeping, whether he's awake, it's a police service. It's a service to our people. It's not a combat. But the desperation of wanting to be something high in the police has made him to say nonsensical, stupid things that he will regret for the rest of his life. Whether you are excited, whether you are not excited, do not utter words as a police commissioner, a man in authority that will instigate violence against your own citizens. Police must at all times act with restraint, because they know that where there are many people, there is potentially agent provocateurs. And therefore, always, police, because they are a service, must always talk to us. Guys, this way, not that way, don't do this. Maybe this way can work. What do you want? Can we help you? That's how the police must work. Not these apartheid tactics that we've been subjected to for the last 3 days because of Bekikele. So he must know that all of those tactics haven't worked. Ramaphosa says to business, open, I will protect you. Malema says to business, close. And then Look at who business listens to between Ramaphosa and Malema. But Uskatwena kebo Balula, Lebo Lamola, Kaufela Bona, they are suffering from political jealousy. This machine I'm running, none of them, none of their great-grandfathers, grandfather, whatever in their family has ever done this. And they will not do it themselves, and their children will never do it. I know, I've lived with them. They suffer from political jealousy because they will never ever have a beautiful thing like this that wakes up and says, we are tired of this nonsense. Close all of this because the whole world must know there is shenanigans going on in this country. Our people stay in the shacks. Our people don't have water. Our people don't have electricity. 30 years into democracy. And those who sing for Sapa say, hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do this. Because they are begging Ramaphosa. I don't beg Ramaphosa. I don't beg any of them. Let me tell you, the success of the ANC depended on Russia, depended on China, depended on other countries, Angola, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Zambia. They gave Nigeria, gave the ANC money for it to wage struggle in South Africa successfully. Carl Niels is here. He will tell you where the monies came from when they were engaged in a struggle. But let me tell you a difference between us and them. We have no single country behind us. No country gives us money. No businessman gives us money. No one is supporting financially and materially the EFF. When you came here today, it was Zama Zama. Not because the leadership doesn't like you. We paid for buses, 196 buses, to come and fetch you. Those buses wrote a letter this morning at 2 a.m. and said, the minister called and said, if you get a subsidy from government, don't give them buses. And then they cancelled. We paid more than 1 million for you to be here. Those buses were cancelled at 2 a.m. I think that letter must be shared as now publicly on the Facebook, WhatsApp, everywhere, for people to know this sell-out company that took our money and succumbed to government pressure. I am not complaining. I'm just saying to you, as you speak from the comfort of your home, you must know how difficult the struggle is. It's not an easy thing. That today we wake up, a house of a provincial secretary of the EFF, Mushekoma, has been raided by police.